All right, let's jump into the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news and rumors here as we get a quick look at Big Ben's thoughts on the new look offense. So, of course, you remember the Steelers promoted Matt Canada, the quarterback coach, last year to the new offensive coordinator position. And so even though he's been in the organization and really around Big Ben being his quarterback coach, Ben was asked by the Steeler media a couple of days ago what he thinks of the new offense and if it's going to be different than what we've seen. And Ben was very, very adamant. This is a very, very new offense, and it's going to surprise a lot of not only Steeler fans but National Football League fans as well. And you look back at Canada's history, this should not be a surprise to anyone who understands that he is a very, I'd say, bright offensive mind in the National Football League. So here was Big Ben's quote. I'll throw it up on the screen right now. Quote, there's a lot of new. For someone who has had a very similar offense for a very long time, verbiage-wise, it's taking some extra studying. It's a fun new challenge. Guys are getting it, and hopefully it translates into winning football. Coach Canada's offense is one that hopefully will be a good one. We need to be able to execute the plays that he calls, and hopefully we'll be better on offense this year than we were last year. He's got more motions, but I feel like that's where the NFL is kind of going right now. I can go under center. We'll be under the gun. We'll move. We'll throw a lot of different looks and schemes at people and see what looks, end quote. That, of course, was Big Ben Roethlisberger on Matt Canada's brand new offense. And he mentioned the motion, which is going to have, to me, a tremendous impact for the Steelers offense due to the fact they have enough weapons that they can move people around and create those one-on-one matchups in order to have better success throwing the football down the field. Now, it's not like they've been bad in terms of total points per game over the past couple of years, 12th in 2020, obviously the dip back there in 2017. But if they can get this offense back into the 2018-2017 range when it was a top 10 offense in the National Football League, I mean, look out. The Steelers could be back into the ways where they score 27 to 30 points per game. If the defense plays well as we expect it to, then boom, it's back to being the best team in the AFC North. As I mentioned, Matt Canada has all the weapons. I mean, he literally has all of the weapons you could possibly hope for if you're an offensive coordinator in the National Football League. And plus, he's not a new hire in Pittsburgh because he was technically on the staff last year as the quarterback coach. And so he knows how to work in Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's already got to see Chase Claypool. And now with the addition of a Najee Harris, if the offensive line can hold up, and as long as Canada's new system is everything we keep hearing that it can possibly be, then this is an offense that can be very, very successful. Now, you still have to, of course, rely on Big Ben, who's on the wrong side in terms of the age factor and who seems like is regressing a little bit. But if you can find a way to hide those sort of things, whether it is with motion to make things easier for him from a read perspective, whether it is one-on-one matchups via the motion to go ahead and give him easier throws, whatever you need to do, whether it's running the football more or just pass blocking up front. I mean, that's a big one overall with the offensive line. All of these things can hopefully help out a guy like Big Ben going into what is a very interesting year in Pittsburgh. But I think the whole idea of the first segment here is that Big Ben likes Canada's offense. You remember like the Todd Haley years, whenever there was a little bit of butting of heads and it's like, where's the offense going to go? They have the weapons, they have the offensive coordinator, and obviously the quarterback as well to hopefully create a very productive and dominant offense for Pittsburgh here in 2021. Now, I'll ask you guys this. Will the Steelers have a top 10 offense in 2021? Top 10. Remember, they were 12th last year. Will they have a top 10 offense in 2021? Type Y down below for yes. If you think not, then go ahead and go down below and type N down below for no. All right, we'll keep going here on the channel, but first, make sure you guys are subscribed to Steelers Talk, because we are just over 1,100 subs. We're trying to get closer and closer to the Ravens Rundown, another chat sports channel we have here, where they have over 1,500 subscribers. So if you guys do like this channel, and you should go ahead and go down below and hit that big red subscribe button. That way you not only give us the opportunity to create more videos, because more subscribers equals more videos, but also as we continue to beat the Ravens Rundown, subscribe. That way we keep Baltimore in its respective place. So go down below and hit that big red subscribe button today. Let's jump into some more Pittsburgh Steelers news and rumors here as we continue to be on Malik Hooker watch as of filming this video. So you remember last week, the Steelers met with Malik Hooker, the former first-round draft pick, the safety, and thought we were going to get a contract, and then he, came and went. And everyone's like, okay, well, there was no contract signed. And so without a deal in place, there seems to still be some rumblings that Pittsburgh is simply just waiting on Hooker to decide if he wants to sign the one-year veteran minimum deal that was allegedly, possibly offered in a contract negotiation. Now, of course, Hooker wouldn't be a starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have a guy named Minkah Fitzpatrick, he's pretty good, right? I think we understand he's probably going to be the starting safety. Not a lot of debate there. But you can provide some good depth there, and as we'll see via Steel Curtain website, that you could really move the defense around a little bit and get Minkah in some more unique positions in order for him to create plays, as he's always done throughout his career in Miami and Pittsburgh. Here was the Steel Curtain on a possible addition of Malik Hooker. We'll throw it up on the screen right now. Simply put, Adding Hooker allows your defense to play with more versatility. Hooker himself is probably limited to being a single high free safety, but he can play that role, allowing Fitzpatrick to move around more. While Fitzpatrick would still be the traditional free safety in base, he can move closer to the line of scrimmage and even serve as a slot defender in some sub packages. Hooker would free Fitzpatrick up to serve in such a role, end quote. Now, they're right, and that's kind of the beauty of a guy like Minkah Fitzpatrick, that you can move him everywhere. He's not a one-dimensional safety who can only play single high. He can play in the box. He can even play in the slot, and so having different packages with both of them on the football field could be very beneficial overall for the Steeler depth chart, as you see on your screen right now. Now, you got to remember, not getting anything super special in Malik Hooker because, again, he tore his ACL, or he's had multiple injuries, I should say, but that's been a problem for him since being drafted in the first round by the Indianapolis Colts. But it seems like the Steelers are just waiting on Hooker to make his decision. And so, based on everything that I have read, it looks like they possibly offered him a one-year veteran minimum deal, as you've seen some other veteran DBs be signing, or veteran DBs have signed over the past couple of weeks here in the National Football League. They gave him a one-year veteran minimum deal, and he basically decides if it's Pittsburgh where he wants to spend the next year in his career or somewhere else, because it's not like anyone's going to give him a massive contract offer. So the odds are they have already offered him a one-year deal, and now we'll just go ahead and wait and see if they want to sign him. The fact it's been over a week, though, since they met, to me says he's probably shopping elsewhere to see if he can get just a little bit more money, because, of course, if you're a veteran in the National Football League and you're coming off of injuries, then the more money you can lock up right now before a season, the better chance you have of, in case you get hurt or you just aren't good anymore, a little bit of extra money in the bank, as we all understand that is a very good thing. What do you guys think? Should the Steelers sign Malik Hooker? Where are you guys at on the Steelers signing Malik Hooker? Let me know down below in the comments section. I think they should, and again, it's not a lot of money, and it's not even that big of a deal right now with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They can afford a couple $1 million to go ahead and give you some depth and a surety at the safety position. And as we mentioned, being able to provide a lot of I'd say unique looks at the safety spot, being able to play him as a single high guy and move Minkah around the box and get him at the quarterback or covering tight ends or in the slot or whatever would be a very beneficial thing for Pittsburgh. So we'll stay on Hooker watch right now, but as of today, again, no signing, no deal is in place, even though they met last week, and Hooker, of course, left Pittsburgh without a deal. Should they sign him, though? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. All right, ultimately for today here on our Chat Sports Pittsburgh Steelers YouTube channel. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed as we keep growing the channel here, trying to get you guys the latest and greatest and best Pittsburgh Steeler news. Just go down below and hit that big red subscribe button. Ultimately for today here on the channel, I'm Thomas Mott, signing off for the rest of your day.